we just saw the ravens flying, so we knew there must be a kill around here. Looks like we lost one of the good ones. Look at that.
2x2 out of velvet, or who knows if it was out of velvet. A little stinky.
I think so.
Think it was shot or what?
Could be grizzlies, could be shot, could be hit by a car, made it this far, who knows. Could be just natural causes. Because it's so fresh, I would tend to say it's probably...
I'll put some gloves on and I'll investigate.
Well, there's a 2x2 young bull elk that met its demise. We saw the ravens, so we came and investigated. And we're not sure if it was hit by a car and made it up here. We're probably about 2.5–3 kilometers from the road. But injured animals can make it a long way, these big bulls. It could have been shot, or it might have been taken by the grizzlies, because we've been seeing grizzlies around. This morning we just saw 3 more. Elk out where we were hunting, because there's 3 grizzlies running through. That's the way it goes. Nature's got to eat too. What's it look like? Does it look like star or like triangle or anything?
Maggots everywhere. Right behind the front shoulder.
Well, hopefully he's got some action on here.
It's on video. That's why it was weird that I seen it all.
Cool. Pretty cool. We're way up in the mountains and we found a moose. We're going to look for elk and mule deer and we bump into a moose. If that was an immature bull with 2 horns or less on one side, we'd be allowed to take that with our bow right now. Immature bulls are open for bows, but no cows and calves. Which one? Okay, one coming up the bank right at it. Oh, that's going to beat it up.
Here, shoot the one on the road.
Yeah.
Like a fish.
Got a grouse. We didn't give up. so stiff because that's how long it was since he killed it. But we knew it was tumbling. We got it all on video. Well, sort of on video anyway.
We'll let it. It's Nick the neck. Alright.
Beauty. That's why it flops so good. You got it. Well, another bunny for the collection.
Oh, a little low. A little low. Long shot though. Feeding like that, just a dead body shot.
That's pretty good. No one's starving tonight. Bunny, 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 bunny.
Okay.
Num 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 num. Bunny.
Easy buck. 3-point right in front of us feeding. Nothing any easier now. Already a rabbit and a grouse in the back.
He's almost big enough. Oh, we're gonna let this one go. He needs one more year before I could take him. This is his first year making babies. We'll let him get his genes out. Although he would be very good eating.
Farm we can go get. It's a little 2-point. 3-point, I should say.
Is it really?
Yeah, basket. The one on the
Is
other
there
side.
another one?
Well, there's 2 fawns. The one running to it, that one's a buck that it ran to. The big one out there, the lighter color one, behind the fence post, has got it inside the ears, 2-point, 3-point rack. Walking into the wind, anything windy.
Hey, good morning. It's September 8th. Awesome morning so far. Started off, I heard 2 bulls fighting out front of me below the timber, hitting their horns together. That was pretty cool. Then the whole herd chirping and squealing and mewing came right up through the timber, breaking branches and stuff, and came almost right by me. Most of them were about 100 yards from me, but a cow came into 40 yards, but unfortunately she was off to my right, so I couldn't swing around. She had me pegged. She just stared at me for like 5 minutes. It was like the longest 5 minutes. I started shaking after a while. She ended up backstepping and going around with the other herd, so they were too far away, but it was awesome. So now we've come down way down the mountain below, and I'm going to go into the river bottom here, and they should be here in like the next, you don't know where they're going to come in, but they're going to come in through here to the river in the next 10 or 20 minutes. That's how it works, you know. They come down from up there, and then they come down and head right to the river, go get settled in on the islands off the river and stuff, so where they feel safe they bed down there. But let's go get started and see if we can't bump into them again. Just down at a water channel off the river. I've spotted elk here before, and I just spotted one. Fortunately, it didn't pan out. They had all these bushes on the edge of the river here in the way on the channel. It was feeding right over there. Would have been a 40-yard shot. I saw it at 60 yards. I snuck up to the edge of the bush here, but couldn't get through all the branches, couldn't get a shot, so I couldn't make it happen. Tried to move over to get a clear shot from the bushes, and it busted me and went back into the island. So keep plugging away, we'll keep trying. It's lots of fun. Had the shakes already today. Well, back at the quad, and as you can see, it's very wet. I'm some kind of soaked. That's okay. It's all in the name of fun. I saw a doe and that was it so far this morning. I thought I'd go push the bush down here, so I didn't really push the bush, but I walked the deer and elk trails and cattle trails all down by the river here. I probably just did about 6 or 7 kilometers the last couple hours. Mighty wet right through, but it was worth a try. I've seen elk down here before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. You never know. This is September 10th, opening morning of rifle season, and we got some liquid sunshine to start it off. But that'll keep the dust down everywhere and keep the fires down, so forest fires, and we'll hopefully get some good weather here. It should be nice by Thursday. It's Wednesday today. A little bit of luck. Even tonight maybe we'll get into something this afternoon, but right now I'm going to get on my quad and head back to camp and get it some dry clothes and maybe have some breakfast. Okay, talk to you later. Have fun. I hope you guys are doing good out there.
My bike.
Brand new
Yeah, I like it.
Kenda Bear Claws. Brand new box. You put it a little bit farther forward than yours, but good enough. Okay, here we go. Maiden voyage on the brand new Bear Claws. Well, will you look at that. While I was busy getting soaked this morning, the mountains were getting white. Look how far down the Rocky Mountains the snow is. That's way worse than the last dump the other day when we got soaked here. That's halfway down the mountains. Last time it took 4 days for it to melt. This is going to take longer than that, especially if the temperatures get cold. That's cool. Right on. Big dump of snow.